Hi, I'm Jeff Stokes. Welcome to Jeff's Daily Dose of Encouragement. Today I want to encourage you that God is a big God. I can't remember if I've made a video on this before, but I'm making one on it again because it's good to get a different dimension and a different perspective. And I'm going to compare God, which is probably a silly thing to do, with this particular being in the Bible, in Revelation 10, and it says this is John the Apostle speaking, and he said, I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as it were the sun, and his feet as pillars of fire. And he had in his hand a little book open, and he set his right foot upon the sea, and his left foot on the earth. Now, I've often had this thought, it's not like you go down to the beach and you got one foot in the water and one foot in the sand. No. This is way bigger than that. He's got his foot on, like, I would say the Pacific Ocean somewhere, and his other foot's on Europe or something, even the Americas. I don't know. He is a big dude, massive, and yet our God, he's a being that's created by God. Our God is way bigger than that, and so we need to keep that in perspective when looking at things like this. It just reminds me, this is a big dude. But God is even bigger, and we don't even bow down and worship to this dude, even though he's so big. People would think they'd have to. No, you don't. But God is even bigger than that, in a different way. So we need to get that perspective of how big God is, because sometimes our lives, like I know my life, in and of itself, if I look at it, it's way too big for me to handle. I cannot handle it. But God is so big that he can, and I can keep my focus on him, and he just handles the whole lot. If I took all that my life is on myself, I'd be a wreck. I don't know what would happen to me. I'd have massive mental health problems or something. Who knows? But God is that big. I can't handle my life, but he can. If you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For whosoever shall confess that Jesus is the Son of God, God dwells in him and he in God. And you can rest assured that God is big enough to handle your life.